Creative Writing Advice with me, JJ Barnes. If you don't know me, I'm JJ. I wrote How to Write Your Story, which is available now on Amazon. It's where I take you from the beginning of your story through to the middle, all the way to the end, everything in between as well. I cover all different ideas to do with story structure, characterization, and then editing and how to cope with writer's block as well. I want to get more stories out into the world, and this is how I'm hoping to do it, which is why I'm over here on YouTube as well. I do writing advice videos, so if you are new, this is what I'm doing. You'll also be able to find my back catalogue of videos where I'm covering so many different topics, all to try and inspire you and give you the confidence to write your story. So today I'm going to be talking to you about how to develop your story, because I think quite often people will get an idea and then they're not really sure where to go yet. Now, I've talked to you before about starting your story with what your protagonist wants, why they want it, how they want to go about getting it, and that is still very important. That is key. If you can work that out, you're on your way. But then a lot of people will get stalled because it's like, okay, but I'm just not sure where to go. And if you lack confidence in the actual writing of your story, it can then stall you, and then you don't know where to go and you give up. And a lot of people have talked to me about this. They have great ideas, they know who they want to write about, and they've got a basic place to start, but they then get stuck, and yeah, they don't feel able to keep going, but they really, really want to. So I'm going to talk you through a technique to develop and grow your story so that you can track with it and write along with this method, okay? And it's honestly, it is the simplest thing in the world. I'm not about to lay some kind of like really complicated wisdom on you. Simply asking questions. And a big question you should ask yourself every step of the way through your story is why? Because say you were writing a book about a woman who wants to fall in love, right? A simple love story. You're writing a woman who wants to fall in love, and your story, you want to journey with her to see if she finds love. So you've got her, we'll call her Molly, right? You know you want to tell a story about a woman, she's 35, her name is Molly. She wants to fall in love. Okay, why? You could say she's had her heart broken, she's finally ready, she's been putting it off, she wants to have a child and she wants to be in a relationship to do that, her career is in the right place and she's ready to start taking her life into a different position. Any of those reasons, okay? So we'll pick one. Her career is in the right place and she's ready to fall in love because she's got what she wants with her career, okay? So she's ready now. Why? Yeah? Why? Okay, because she feels that love is important in her life, and so she's going to go look for it. Okay, where? Okay, where? Okay, so she's going to go on a dating app. She's going to look on a dating app trying to find a person. Okay, who? And I probably remember these questions from school. Who, what, why, where, when, right? Why is the biggest, because if you can get the why they're choosing this path, why it matters, why they care about it, you start to develop your character and what they're doing. Who are they and who do they want to meet, or who are they trying to find? What do they want? Asking questions, starting with why. And I do this with my children a lot. So say my daughter at the minute, she's writing a story about a little girl who can turn invisible, right? But she doesn't her name's Megan, and she can turn invisible, but she still goes to school. She doesn't turn invisible at school. Why? Well, because it's secret. Why? See what I mean? You can come up with because of this. Very, very simple, but then it stops. But if you push who, what, why, where, when, why, you start to have to grow. And it pushes you, like it pushes my daughter and it pushes myself. I'll start writing and I'm like, okay, so this is what she's doing, this is what she's doing. Why? And I'm going to just keep saying this, why? And I'm going to get really sick of me, and I get it, but it's really, really important, and I don't know how to emphasize that without being incredibly annoying. So just accept it. because it works, right? I'm doing it as well. I have a little girl who sends me little story clips that she's doing. She reads them out over WhatsApp to me. She's my friend's daughter. And I get to ask her the questions. Why is she doing that? What does that mean? Who is she looking for? What's happening with that? And it's just the asking of the questions that then grows the story, because if you don't push yourself to ask, you won't go any further. You'll just stop there. But there's always questions you can ask. You can always ask. So for instance, I'm in the editing stage of a book. It's been sent off, it's been read, I've got things coming back, and it's called What Ivy Wants. When I started writing it, I was writing about a woman. What I knew was she was turned 30, her name's Ivy. She loses her job. Okay. Why? Made redundant, doesn't like the job. They know she doesn't like the job, they need to get rid of someone, send her out. Doesn't want to tell her husband. Why? Because he's an unsupportive ass who doesn't really care about her, but she doesn't realise that. Why? Because she's blind to it, because she gave up her whole professional life in order to stay with her husband. Why? And you see what I mean? Every time I was able to answer a question about what decision she was making, why she was making it, I asked myself, why? Because then you have to find a reason, and once you've found reasons, you have a path to follow. So just keep asking yourself questions. Or if you're writing with your kids and they're bringing you stories, ask them questions. Why is this decision being made? What do they want? Why do they want it? And that's a really good way to encourage and help children with writing as well. But for me, it's how I help myself, and it's how it will help you too. Just keep asking why. And who, what, where, when, all of those as well. But asking the questions grows your plot, because you have to find answers within your story that use your characters. I hope this has been helpful to you. Thank you very much for watching another one of my videos. Tell me below, what questions do you ask yourself that help you develop your plot? Because you might use questions beyond who, what, why, where, when, and that's fine. I'd love to know, because we can all help each other together, be a bit of a community, and push ourselves. Find answers to the questions that develop our plot, develop our understanding of our characters, and yeah, it's a really good technique to use. If you subscribe to this channel, I'm putting out a video every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9:30 in the morning. Covering different kinds of writing advice. And if you go to my website, jjbarnes.co.uk, over there you'll find links to all my social media, everything I've got going on, as well as all my writing, all my books, my film and TV, and I don't know, just everything. Basically, everything's over there. So if you want to get to know me a bit better or see what I've been working on, it's there. Thank you very much for watching another one of my videos, and I will be back again soon. Bye.